And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction of Game 2 of the doubleheader between the Mets and Orioles. Orioles win Game 1 of the doubleheader 3-1 to even up the series at 1 game apiece. So rubber match here tonight. We'll see how the Mets rebound. But welcome in, everybody. Let's make sure we're good to go on all the sides. We should be back live over on the playback side as well. Let's make sure we're good. We'll get into tonight's lineups, tonight's pitching matchups. We'll look at some other games that are going on tonight as well. Go live. We'll go live for all the sides here. All right, there we are. Once again, welcome in, everybody. Game 2 here. Gina's back saying hi there again. Thanks as always, John. Thank you. We let Game 1 get away from us. Don't think Stanek should be on this team for real. Put him in the minors until the playoffs because that's when he pitches well. I agree, Jason. Maybe not for the playoff. I think he might be time to think about replacing him completely. The guy throws 2 pitches. Neither one of them very well. He should not have been the guy that brought in. Okay, Game 1. Let's go back to Game 1 here. You take Peterson out after giving up the leadoff single. Stanek's not a ground ball pitcher where Brazoban is. Why would you not bring Brazoban in, who had already been warmed up as well? But that's why we have the question marks in the chat for Mendoza. Darren's here. What's up, Darren? Welcome back. Hey, Mr. Charles is here. What's up, Charles? Smash them free subs and hit that like button. Let's go, Mets. Frankie Nicotine is in the house. Frankie Nicotine, are you in the house? That's the question. James, what's up, buddy? MLB is back. What's up, MLB? Yeah, see, Fitzy's got it. The question marks in the chat. That's the question right there. When Mendoza makes some questionable moves here, that's what we need to be putting in the chat. Just got done with work, says James. Stephen D is here. What's up, Stephen? Welcome back. So Sugano will be the pitcher here for the O's in Game 2. He's 6-5 on the year in 17 starts with a 4.44 ERA. Has given up 19 home runs. Urias will play third defensively for Baltimore. Henderson at short. Westberg at second. O'Hearn at first. Jackson doing the catching. Cowser in left. Mullins in center. And Laureano in right field. In the Met lineup, it'll be Nimmo leading off. Lindor will bat second. Soto third. Alonso fourth. McNeil fifth. Vientos will DH and bat sixth. Beatty seventh. Acuna eighth. And Senger will bat ninth. The first pitch to Nimmo's in for a strike. Alex is here as well. What's up, Alex? James says hopefully the Mets can split. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. Watching from the car in the passenger seat, my dad is taking me to the airport. DJ Jimmy saying, come on, Nimmo. Gina saying, smash that like and subscribe. Outside, 2-1. Yeah, Stanek was decent last year, but tossing the same pitch is a disaster. Frank says, home sweet home. Let's go. And that one line base hit. It'll be a leadoff single here for Nimmo. O-Town says, hey again, I bet the over today. Good luck, everyone. And O-Town subscribed as well. What's up, O-Town? Welcome in. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Let's go. O-Town getting us on the nice start, says Jimmy. Cash it in. But yeah, game one, second and third after two batters and nobody out, and they did not score. Let's see if they can fix that here this game. How do you not have Lindor fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. The 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. Do tap that like and subscribe button. Guess what? It's free, says Frank. Down low, 1-2. The 1-2. And that one ripped out to right. That'll be get down for a base hit. Nimmo was on his way to third. So stop Nimmo at third. So just like game one, second and third, two batters in. Raymond says, let's go Mets. Get it started. Gina says, thank you, Charles. I love the energy. And John calls the game so incredibly well. Nice. Michael R is here. What's up, Michael? Just popping in to say, let's go Mets. Love the new look for PAS. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. A respectful hello to my PAS friends and family. Keep it going, Lindor. Let's go Mets. Henderson looks home, but goes the first for the out. So it's 1-0 Mets. Wow, I'm surprised Henderson did not come home. That'll bring up Alonso with a runner on third and one out. Alex says, I'm having a good time on my vacation, PAS. Nice, Alex. Anywhere fun? Like in a big city or a beach, or what are you doing? It's really sharp looking. Thank you, sir. I've been working on the redesign all season. The goal was to have it ready for the All-Star break. And we had it ready. Yo, PAS. Yo, what up, Bam? I don't think did the Phillies play today, Bam? I don't think so, but don't stop. Let's go, Soto. Bring them in. Hey, you got them in, so it's 1-0. Frank says the layout was great. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. The 1-0. It's swung on the mass, 1-1. Come on, Pete. Nathaniel says, got to get that run in. The 1-1. Bounced in the dirt, 2-1. O-Town says, huge Nets fan here. Played high school baseball with Jesse Winker at Olympia. I wonder if he meant Nats fan. Wonder if he meant Nats. With Nick Gordon as well. Let's go Mets. Oh, inside, 3-1 to Pete. Yo, Jimmy with the $2 power chat. Let's go. Nice. Hey, John and Mets family. Nice background. Thank you, Rory. It's a 3-1. In for a strike, 3-2. Pete looking for a walk here. Ready to toss the bat. Never a good look. He's going to strike out here. Yeah, looking for a walk. It's a knee-high strike, and he starts going down to first base. I mean, come on. It's a 3-2 to Alonso. And a chopper foul. We'll do it again. Mets. Oh, big-time Mets fan. Very nice. I thought maybe Nats, but no, Mets. All right. Phillies are off today. They start a 3-game series with the Padres in San Diego tomorrow. Polar Pete. Nice Penn State thing in the back. Thank you. Jacob says, I'm back, y'all. About to take a nap. Blue foul down the right field side. Out of play. Quick question. After being on morphine, is wine okay? Jacob says, I'll pop in later. Let's go, Pete. Nice start, says Jimmy. Jimmy, thank you so much for the $2 power chat. The 3-2 to Pete. And fouled off again. Nice recovery after taking strike 2. Hey, Hammer's here. What's up, Hammer? Pete needs to put his big boy pants on. Whoa! The 3-2. And this one hit out to right. Laureano backs up. He'll make the catch. The throw to the plate. Here comes Lindor. Not in time. 2-0 Mets. Kevin Heath joined the membership. Thank you, Kevin. 99-cent channel membership there. Check out all the emotes you get now in the chat. I have to add some more. The Marte loss hurts big time. Yeah, Marte was hot too, right? Here's McNeil. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 1-0. Jimmy says Mets already scored more runs in than game 1 in the first. Hopefully it's a trend. The 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. I'm back, says Kevin. Let's go, says Raymond. The 1-1. And that one lifted out to center. Mullins will make the catch. That'll retire the side, but the Mets put up a 2 spot in the first. We go bottom 1. Let's take a look at the other games going on either tonight or later or final. Once again, Baltimore won game 1 of the doubleheader. Marlins and Reds are just underway as well. They're in the top of the first. Cubs beat the Twins 8-1. Other games tonight, we got the Mariners and the Yankees at 7:00. Rays and Red Sox at 7:10. Once again, I know you guys know who he is. He's always hanging out in our chat. Fitzy will be live for the Red Sox Rays. We'll redirect over to Fitzy tonight when we're done. Guardians and White Sox at 7:40. Nats and Cards. Braves and A's at 9:00. Rangers and Angels at 9:40. Diamondbacks and Padres at 9:40 as well. Well, we did get Winker back, Jimmy, but he's hurt already. Let me come back over to the YouTube chat. Boo, said Jonathan. Boo. Definitely do tap that like and subscribe button, says Frank. Sweet way to start. LFGM, says Frank. Jason says, we needed an angry start, for real. No, Holmes is not pitching today. Waddell is starting today. That's the start we need. This is Caps. Yo, what's up, Caps? It's revenge time. Let's do this. Fitzy says, yeah, that Fitzy guy looks pretty handsome. Not the same Fitzy guy we're thinking of. Victor says, just got home from work. Hi, guys. Glad to see your game is already on. Frank says, I was smoking. Great start. Swung on a miss, 0-2 already. Jimmy says, oh no, Mets luck. The 0-2. Oh, just missed 1-2. You believe they brought her back too soon? Just need our boys and coaches to smarten up. Fouled straight back, 1-2. As much as the loss hurts, I mean, if you would have told me the Mets would give up 3 runs in the first game, I would think they were going to win, right? The 1-2. Bounce down low, 2-2. Let's go, Waddell. Charles says, you are tuned into the PAS network live stream broadcast coverage. And swung on a miss. He struck him out. Coverage of the second game of the doubleheader. Mr. John providing great play-by-play. Holiday at bat. Holiday just struck out. The Met defense tonight, it'll be Beatty at third, Lindor at short, first pitch in, first strike. Acuna at second, Alonso at first, Senger doing the catching, Nimmo in left, McNeil in center, and Soto in right field. DO1 on the outside corner, 0-2. Waddell coming in, throwing strikes. Double 0-2. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. Cap says, you know me, Big John. I don't like our manager. Never have, but that's me. The 1-2. That bounced in the dirt, 2-2. McLean struck out another 10 over 6 scoreless yesterday. Honestly, what are they waiting for? Well, now with our guys coming back this weekend. Ooh, off the plate, 3-2. Senga getting the start tomorrow night, and Manaya supposed to get some action on Sunday. And a ground ball down to third. Beatty's got it. Fires over to first. 2 away. That'll bring up Gunnar Henderson. Henderson hit the game-winning home run in the first game. Mets had a 1-0 lead at the time when Gunnarsson hit the 2-run shot. Agreed. What are they waiting for? Yep. Down low. I don't know. The 1-0. Swung on a miss. 1-1. Cap says need 2 double plays for today's game. The 1-1. Down low. 2-1. Henderson is really good. Yep. One of my favorite young players in the sport. And that one ripped out to right center field. McNeil, it's off the top of the wall. Henderson will pull in the second with a 2-out double. McNeil got a good jump. Almost got there. So 2 out and a runner on now. That'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn. O'Hearn batting 286 on the year, 11 homers, 32 runs batted in. Uh-oh. If you guys can hear me, hold on. Everything froze up. Do not leave. There's a strike, 1-1. Let me know. I think I froze up, guys. No issue. Sorry about that, everybody. Swung on him, man. It's 2-2. Had no issues in game one, and first inning here, all of a sudden, computers acting up again. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Yeah, Jimmy, that's why Waddell's on the mound. It's a bullpen game. But he's only going to go 1 inning. The 3-2. And a ground ball short. No, everybody say. And everybody, my goodness, what are we doing on defense? Bases loaded. Well, Jackson Holiday's not batting, CJ. Bases loaded here for Cowser. Well, no, Fitzy, that's only for Mendoza, bud. That's only for Mendoza. No, I didn't know. I said no. He's not at bat. So I don't think he's going to get a hit. Raymond says, get out of this. The 0-1. Swung on a mass 0-2. I don't know. If you're worried about, dude, why? You worried about a bet? From now on, block people that are talking about bets, guys. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. Do I watch the game? Yes, I am watching the game on MLB TV. The 1-2. And that one ripped. Caught by Alonso. Wow. The O's do not score. We go to the second. Still 2-0 Mets. Thank you, Pete. Right? I was just about to break out the pep. The way that ball was hit, I thought that was going down into the corner for extra bases. Coming up for the Mets, it'll be Vientos, Beatty, and Acuna. All right, let's go here. Charles with the rules. Guidelines for chatting, absolutely no exceptions, no spoilers, no spamming, no trolling, no religious talk, no political talk, no self promotion or posting of links unless approved by the host. Additionally, absolutely no exception, no profanity, be civil and respectful with your views, opinions, and comments. Challenge the argument, not the person. Love the new setup, Big John. Thank you, Caps. Mark Vientos swings at the first pitch, 0-1. Yeah, with 30 pitches, Waddell. I do not see them bringing Waddell out for another inning. CP says got a flush game 1. What's up, CP? Oh, David Peterson has just been announced to the All-Star team. Let's go Vientos, little hit. I can be Mets. Let's do this like you mean it. The 1-2 to Vientos. Down low, 2-2. Yeah, congrats to David Peterson. Yep. Nope. Somebody block Kevin, please. Or time him out, not block him. You got him for 3 strikeouts. Why? He was only going 1 inning. Yes, if you can cash out, cash out. And chop for foul, still 2-2. Once again, people betting on stuff they have no clue what they're doing. The 2-2. And Vientos crushes one down the line, foul. They get what from Discord or Twitter, Zach? The 2-2. Down low, ball 3. Oops. Fix that. There we go. Yeah, the parlay bets. They don't do any research. The 3-2. And a ground ball to short. Henderson's got it. 1 away. Cap says, we're here to listen to play-by-play with Big John, not ask it what to do with a bet. Because I don't bet, because I'm not good at it. So don't ask me my opinion. Swung on a miss, 0-1. All right. Because of what we're getting already here. There. We will turn that on. Beatty betting 230 on the year with 9 homers. The 0-2. Down low. 1-2. And a chopper. Henderson's got it. 2 away. Jimmy Tsenga's getting the start tomorrow night in Kansas City. Edit Z is here saying Mets suck. Yep, so do your comments, dude. But yeah, here you are commenting on a Mets channel. In a chop foul, 1-1. So living in your head rent free. Oh, the Mets should definitely be buying. I just don't think they will. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. And that one popped up out the center. Mullins will come in. A 1-2-3 inning there. We go bottom two, still 2-0 Mets. Yep, you're right. Rage bait. Once again, we got the smartest person on the internet in our chat. Unbelievable. No, I do not agree. David Peterson's a much better pitcher than Clay Holmes is. Braves are better, but yet here you are on a Mets stream talking about your team. Jimmy, it's because you have the best channel, and I give them, I give them a platform to talk their nonsense. Steven, because I placed one bet in 3 years, that means I bet on sports. Come on, dude. Steven, if you don't like it here, you don't have to be here either. You complain about everything also. The Harvard professors have found you at long last. That's the thing, right, President? We remember his 2024 season. We're just waiting to see that version of Vientos. Thousand percent. Batting 1,000. Swung on a missed. And a ground ball is short. Lindor's got this one. Actually, Waddell's still on the mound here. I'm surprised because he threw 30-something pitches in the first. Mr. John was not rude. He answered a direct question. Is Clay Holmes y'all's best healthy pitcher? No. Why do you think David Peterson was just announced to the All-Star team? I don't bet neither. I work too hard for my money to lose it. I wish. Ooh, in for a strike, 1-1. I wish I was good at it. Believe me. Like Caps, I know Caps doesn't win all the time, but Caps definitely got more wins than losses. Don't pitchers normally throw around 75, 85, or am I wrong on that? Depends on the pitcher. In a ground ball, that's a fair ball down the line into the right field corner. Soto gives chase. Mullins will pull in the second with a 1-out double. Stop, Hammer. He was given consistent playing time earlier and he wasn't performing. So what's going to change now? Oh, for pitch count. It depends. The first game, the pitcher for the O's averages about 110 pitches a game. So depends on the pitcher. And for up high, I want to know. And if we're being honest, Peterson's been our best our ace for the past 2 years. Correct. Glad to see Acuna back. I'm glad to see Acuna back. He says, "Yup," and I'm responsible. Been doing it for over 20 years. There's a strike, 1-1. Exactly, Caps. Ever since Peterson has had hip surgery and he's come back, he's been our best pitcher. That one flied out to right. Soto towards the line. It's a fair ball. That'll score a run. The throw to second is late. Guy getting his first at bat of the year. Bloops one in for a double. That one's not on Soto. He just couldn't get there. That was blooped in along the line. Stop with the double play, chat. You don't get a double play every inning. We need to get outs. Back to the top of the lineup with Holiday here. First pitch swinging, grounded to second. Acuna's got it. Over to Pete, 2 away. Runner moves to third. Yeah, that Jimmy says that hit was definitely lucky. That was a gift bloop double. I didn't think Holmes was your best pitcher. I was trying to prove a point to someone. Come on, Waddell. Gotcha, edit. Westberg drives one out to left, and it's out of here. And the O's have a lead. Why was Waddell brought out for a second inning of work after throwing 30-something pitches in the first? Another Mendoza mistake. Is this live? No. Is this live? When will now be now? Yes, it's live, Robert. Henderson hits one out this. It was a track. And Deal makes the catch at the 410 sign. But the O's put up a 3 spot. We go to the third. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Mets coming up. Lounge, exactly, Lounge. That's the perfect time for the Mendoza question marks. Perfect time for him. But welcome in. The Mets don't spend. It's just a question mark, Caps. It's just question mark. Jimmy says I thought that was going for a second too. Yep. Pathetic. Jonathan, once again, Jonathan with another great idea. So Jonathan came up with it and I made it happen. Once again, Senger, Nimmo, and Lindor coming up for the Mets. Down a run. Ultimate Sports Network says, as the Indian/Guardians fans, I still regret trading Lindor. He was struggling when we first traded him to you guys, but he's turned it around these past few seasons. He has. Yo, I love it. It's perfect for his decisions. Let's get it back. Start it, Sanger. Yep, agreed, realize. First pitch is inside. This is game 2 of the doubleheader at it. And pulled foul, 1-1. Baltimore won game 1, 3-1. The 1-1. Right down the middle, 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. And Singer chops it to third. Or Gunnar Henderson's got it. The throw got him. 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Nimmo, who singled and scored in the first. I will be covering the All-Star game. Yes. I hope a pitcher's warming up. They have not said anything. I hope so. Let's do this. Keep the focus. Here's Nimmo. Up high. Oh, called a strike. 0-1. So 0-1. Up and in. 1-1. Jimmy says Tuesday's game was an awesome comeback. Now Mets need some more magic to prevent the doubleheader sweep. Let's go Mets is present. Raymond saying, let's go Nimmo. The 1-1. And that one ripped. Oh, nice play at second. Westberg's got it over to first. 2 away. That'll bring up Lindor. He doubled. Oh, he scored. Yep, doubled and scored. Nice play. Bad luck for Nimmo. Yeah, that took a weird hop, and Westberg stayed with it. Bounced in the dirt. 1-0 here. Timeout here by Lindor. The 1-0 on the outside corner. No, called the ball. 2-0. Wow. There's a strike. 2-1. The 2-1. And that one grounded to Westberg. In a 1-2-3 inning. He's retired 9 in a row. We go bottom 3. It'll be O'Hearn, Laureano, and Kowser coming up. Reds have a 2-0 lead over the Marlins, the only other game going on right now. No more action until 7 o'clock. Oh, I gotta keep remembering to change that so it looks better. There you go. Edit. What does that mean? Mets are going to take back one spot. Well, I don't understand what that means. Jimmy says hard to believe about 3 weeks from preseason football. Correct. And there is no Met game that night. So I will be live for the Lions and Chargers game. Well, man, Waddell is still on the mound. Phone never rings except when I'm trying to watch the game. In for a strike, 0-1. Who's going to pass the Mets? Fouled off, 0-2. Hangman been getting warmed up in the Mets bullpen. DO2 up high, 1-2. Well, the Phillies are already ahead of the Mets, so what are you talking about? They're already in front of the Mets in the standings, so I don't know what you're talking about. Down low, 2-2. Frank says, be right back, tapping the like on the other side. Let's go smash all the likes. And that one drifted out to center. McNeil back. He'll make the catch. One away. Edits, man. Put the phone down, dude. Take a timeout before you get timed out. Yeah, I agree. Matt, 21-28. We talked about that in the first game. We're not bringing it back up here in game 2. You should have been here for game 1 if you wanted to talk about it. MLB baseball action coverage on the PAS network, doubleheader day. Mr. John providing great play-by-play. And a little dribble in front of the plate. Singer's got it. Down to Pete, 2 away. 2-3 on the putout. We had one of those in the first game, too. Mets getting some Waddell. Yep. Mets getting some light from Waddell. Charles says once you carry your own bucket of water, then you can appreciate the value of every drop. People are too lazy to carry their own bucket of water anymore, Charles. DO1. In for, come on, Blue. Look where pitch 2 was. Jimmy says I carry a cup. A bucket's too heavy. Down low, 2-1. A bucket's too heavy. The 2-1 and popped foul, 2-2. Yeah, Ricardo says that's a strike all day. Yeah, well, not in the new MLB. Well, Kowser walked away. The pitch got away, but Kowser walked back to the dugout, so he's out. We go to the fourth, 3-2 Baltimore. It'll be Soto, Alonso, and McNeil coming up for the Mets. A five. Fitzy says a 5-gallon bucket would be fine. That's a strike all day. Yep. Fitzy's got the Rays and Red Sox tonight. Fitzy, excited for that series? Is it a 4-game set? Starting on a Thursday should be a 4-game set, right? Wow. Realize, what are you wowing? What are you wowing? What I miss? Frank says I can't carry, but I can lift a cigarette and a beer. Yep, 4-game series. Edit. You've been here chatting it up the whole time. Why would you put this in the chat? Don't be lazy. If you don't have anything to say, don't say anything. Mods are instructed to block to time people out that just hit the said hi button. Let's go, boys. Walker Bueller is on tonight. Oh yeah, they're only down a run, Diego. The Mets can come back. The first pitch, in for a strike, 0-1. Yep, game is very early. Yep. Down low, 1-1. Truth says, I think the Mets can definitely come back. Yeah, only down a run. Outside, 2-1. Jimmy says, how much more for Waddell? I don't think it was a good inning. It's not an accident, dude. You chill out before you're timed out. Celia is here. Anyone who comes from under the management of Boone like Mendoza expect poor decisions to be made. Spatty subscribed. What's up, Spatty? Saying Detroit Tigers 2025 World Series champs. Still 60 some odd games left to go in the regular season, but man, they are good. Outside, 3-2. I saw last game. It was awful how all the effort from the starter went to the trash, right? The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. Good take there. A leadoff walk here. We'll bring up Pete. Yo, Daniel, what's up? Hello again, John. Sorry I haven't been in for a tiny while. Been busy. How are you doing? How are you? How are things across the pond? There goes Soto. The pitch is down low. No, the throw is late. Stolen base for Juan. 11th stolen base of the year. The 1-0 to Pete. There's a strike, 1-1. Soto walked one. Off the plate, 2-1 to Pete. One he said he missed Soto. Was it a walk or a hit? He walked and stole second. Soto 30-30 club incoming. I don't know if we'll get up to 30 stolen bases. The 2-1. And Pete fouls it off. Foul. Wow. Diego says, last week I went to see my first live MLB game. It was Padres Rangers. It was awesome. It went to extra innings and the Padres won. Very cool, Diego. Let's go. The 2-2. And fouled off, still 2-2. Daniel says, actually really nice over here. Currently a heat wave over here, 32 degrees Celsius at 11 at night. Don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. How's the States? 32. That's almost 90 degrees, I think, Fahrenheit in the States. And that one line, but caught at short, excuse me. One away. Things are hot here in the States, man. It has been hot. Almost 100 degrees every day. Who's my favorite NFL team? Whoever's playing the New England Patriots. That's my favorite NFL team. Inside, 1-0. I don't know if Fitzy's still here or not. Drops in the dirt, 2-0. My kid's at his first job today, Saratoga Track, opening day. What's he doing there? Fitzy says his favorite team is whoever plays the Jets. The 2-0. And a chopper foul, 2-1. What MLB team do you dislike the most? The Yankees. The Yankees, Dodgers, and Braves in that order. Concessions, very cool. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Yankees, Dodgers, take your picks as Luminous. Yep. He gets tips, also very nice. Tell them to make sure they're cash tips. The 3-1. Outside, ball 4. 2 walks in the inning here. That'll bring up Vientos. Raymond was asking for a little hit, but we'll take the walk. Cap says it was a hot day today in upstate New York. Let me see what it is here in eastern PA. Not too bad today. 82 degrees today. That's at 6 o'clock now. I don't know what it was. Charles says to feel inspired to join the chat at any time. Express yourself respectfully. Eric says, love the new look. LFGM. In for a strike to Vientos, 0-1. Thank you, Eric. The 0-1 and fouled off 0-2. Gina says, I love baseball in general, but one team I really dislike because they're so arrogant. Oh, did I miss your earlier comment? No. Who is it? Batter timeout here. Still 0-2 the count. You didn't say who it was, Gina. At least I didn't say. Oh, the Yankees. DO2. Swung on a missed. But yeah, people want to keep putting Vientos in the lineup. SWMO. Yeah, Yankees, she said, Fitzy. Here's Beatty. He grounded out to short his first time. Outside, 1-0. Not you, Eric. Vientos isn't him. Oh, not Martin Vientos? Yeah. Vientos isn't him. Beatty lines one out to right. That'll get down for a base hit. Soto will score. We're tied up at 3. McNeil goes to third. That'll bring up Acuna. There was a Yankee fan saying we lost a Crochet trade a couple of streams ago. Come on, Brett. There you go, Beatty. Let's go. I like scores. Beatty, yes. Game over, says Edit. Oh, he's a little upset with the home plate umpire, I think. Yes, Brett. Beatty, on the other hand, I get more. Yes, agreed. This bottom part of the Mets lineup, man, they have to start producing. For real. Fitzy says he likes runs too. Come on, Acuna. Little hit Acuna. The first pitch. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Pickoff throw, not even close to being in time. I don't know, Lounge. Can somebody look up what Acuna's stats were in the minors, please? Since we are in now mode, Stearns needs to make a splash and not these below mid players for the stretch. And a chopper foul, 0-2. Yo, Daniel Berry is here saying happy Thursday. Gina putting the LFGMs in the chat. Edit says Mets are going to finish with a 94-68 record. Your prediction? DO2. Acuna drives one out the center. Mullins is there, though. That'll retire the side. But the Mets tie it up. Hit that one on a button just right at Mullins. We go bottom 4, tied up at 3. It'll be Urias, Mullins, and Jackson coming up. Yes, he did. Batted .325. Thank you, Diego. We have 73 people watching. We're up to 27 likes. Smash them thumbs up, everyone. If we can get to 100, again, just like the other night, I'll give out 5 free channel memberships. I know we keep talking about him. Has anybody seen Cope? Has anybody heard from Cope? Hagenman will be the new pitcher here for the Mets. Or Hagenman. Fitzy says no. Hagenman. Hey, there's our boy Gelbsy. In for a strike, 0-1. Praying for Mr. Cope. Hollywood Boss says, I hate to say this, but I think I've given up on Vientos. 215 hitter and below average fielder. That one lifted out to left. Nimmo's there, one away. Raphael's here. Says, let's go Mets. Sorry, I'm late. You're here now. That's all that matters. Welcome back. In for a strike, 0-1. Raymond says, let's go Hagenman. And that one hit out the center. That'll fall in for a base hit. Good job by McNeil to play that on a hop instead of trying to come in on that one. Mullins 1 for 2, or 2 for 2 now. That'll bring up Jackson. He had an RBI double his first time. Yep, Caps. They announced that in either the first or second inning tonight. They announced that. Outside, 1-0. Pick-off throw, not in time. Soto should be next. Oh, yeah. He's got the numbers. He deserves to be there. It's outside, 2-0. I'm good, Raphael. How are you? And fouled off, 2-1. Raymond says, let's get 2 here. For Caps bets, I'm rooting for the double play, even though I complained about you guys asking for double plays earlier. Our guy Caps needs them for bets. So let's get one here. To 2-1. Swung on him, man. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. No, you never have to apologize for being late, dude. We don't take attendance. Pickoff throw. Oh, that was close. Dove to the outside of the bag. Nice dive. The 3-2. Swung on him, man. He struck him out 2 away. Stolen base there for Mullins, though. That'll bring up Jackson. Holiday, excuse me. 12th stolen base of the year for Mullins. I know the Mets have talked about adding a center fielder. Would you guys be okay with Mullins? And fouled off 0-1. I mean, I don't know. We don't need another batter that's batting .211. And a little tapper back to the mound. Hageman will flip it to Pete. That'll retire the side. We go to the 5th. Tied up at 3. Don't worry. There's no detention here for tardiness. I'm tardy all the time since that. I want the guy from the Reds. That's who I want, Steven. Duran. That's who I want. Well, you're going to have to give up something for him now. What would you be willing to give up? I know Fitzy doesn't want to trade him, but that's going to probably be the guy, one of the guys they trade. Oh, yo. Gifted subs. Who did it? Fitzy says you can't have them. I forbid it. Frank Gar is here. Brian got one. Richard. Ethan Rocks. Mason. Philip. MM. William. Anthony. If it's 2 players I want on this team coming the trade deadline, it's Duran and Chapman. I do. I'm telling you guys, you don't want Chapman on this team. I don't think, Duck, I personally, they should, but I don't think they will. Singer will lead it off 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. It's still giving out memberships here. There we go. Thank you so much, Caps, for going above and beyond to support the channel with giving out memberships. If you want to be eligible for a membership, you do have to be subscribed to the channel. It's free to subscribe. Swung on a miss, struck him out, 1 away. New pitch. Oh, no, it's not a new pitcher here. Back to the top of the lineup with Nimmo. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Is it over? It's over, Doc. It's over. That was all 10. I don't know. I just don't want to. I don't trust him. I heard he's having a great year. I don't trust him. Is Ronnie still around? Who? Ronnie Hood? Your boy Ronnie? Or my boy Ronnie? The 1-0. Nimmo bloops one out to base hit. Pat Henderson diving attempt. Blooped it out to left center. Henderson did make a diving attempt. Don't know if we got a piece of his glove or not. But Nimmo's 2 for 3 now. Let's see. Nope, he didn't get it. He did make a dive attempt at it, but he did not touch it. DJ Jimmy with a $5 power chat. Let's go. Oh, my Ronnie? Yeah. We'll find Ronnie here. And Lindor hits one out to right. Throw back to first, not in time. Wow. 2 away for Soto. Chapman seems to be inconsistent when you pitch 106 all the time. At some point, people are going to learn it, or you're going to throw some wild, awful pitches. That's why it's a good thing to like and subscribe, right? Outside 1-0. Ronnie, we got almost 90 in the chat. We got Caps giving out free memberships. We got DJ Jimmy giving out power chats. What say you?
They're adrenaline junkies.
They're what?
Yeah, they're adrenaline junkies.
Whoa. They're what?
Yeah, they're adrenaline junkies.
I'm not sure they're gonna like that. Diego says, yes, we are. Outside to throw down the second, not in time. 10th stolen base of the year by Nimmo. Fitzy says, hell yeah, I'm a junkie. Probably shouldn't say that. Suarez, closer from the Padres, will be a free agent. Let's go, Soto, says Raymond. Down low, 3-0. Do they kind of intentionally, unintentionally walk Soto here? Then they will. They send them down to first. Jimmy says adrenaline junkies for life. Another good game, says Danny. Gina says, love seeing the subs grow. Smash that like button too, please. So far this stream, we're not even halfway through yet. We've gained 11 new subs this stream alone. 19 since the day started. 19 new subs since the day started. All right. Here's Pete. Runners on first and second. 2 out. Tied up at 3. The first pitch. Down low, 1-0. Hey, War Dog is here. Popping in for a bit before the Nats game. Go Mets. Once again, District Nation. Check out District Nation. War Dog will be covering the Nationals game live tonight. I'll definitely be checking that out. The 1-0. Inside 2-0. Let's see a polar bomb. If they're afraid of Soto, cash the runners in. Inside, got the corner. That's a strike. 2-1. Up to 99 in the chat. Thank you for the shout out, John. Appreciate it very much. Absolutely. The 2-1. And did he go? No, 3-1. Frank R is here saying, let's go, Mets. Jimmy saying, come on, Pete. 3-run bomb. All-Star break is going to make me bored. How am I supposed to be mad at my job after a Romano homer? Peterson to the All-Star game. Yes. Thank you, MLB. I swung on a miss. 3-2. Big spot, says Danny. That was down the middle. Yep. Full count. Runners will go. It's a 3-2. And Pete grounded to second. They'll flip it to first. And that's exactly why they're walking Soto, because they know Pete's trying to hit the home run instead of a base hit. And they're going to keep doing it until he decides, you know what? Maybe I should just line a double into the gap. We're halfway through. We're still tied up at 3. Pete needs to learn what a batting average is, right? Like he did earlier on in the year, but it's dropped. It's dropped back under. He was batting over 320 the first couple months. Now he's trying to hit home runs. He's trying to get to the Met record. You're going to get there, dude. Just keep hitting. Yeah, 30 home runs with a 190 batting average is still terrible. Well, he's not that bad, but we're up to 41 likes on the stream. Let's go, everybody. Halfway through. We're almost halfway to 100. Let's go. We get to 100. Like Cap's gifted 10, I'll gift 5 if we get to 100 likes. Yeah, Pete wants to smash it out of the park, but hasn't. Nope. He's trying too hard to chase Strawberry. Yep, agreed. Hagenman still on the mound here. First pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. War Dog gets it, and he's a Nats fan. There's a strike, 0-2. The 0-2. Down low, 1-2. Do I remember when Carter was stuck on 299 forever? Swung on a miss, struck him out. Hagenman has his second strikeout. Frank says, I like the new set. Thank you, sir. Swung on a miss, 0-1. I wonder why Gunnar Henderson uses Gwen Stefani music for his walk-up music. Doc says, yeah, it's nice. I like it. Outside, 1-1. Yeah, Henderson hit the 2-run home run in the first game to put the O's up 2-1. On the outside corner, 1-2. Swung and a missed. Oh, foul tipped, 1-2. And the 1-2. That's why you got to hold on to the third strike, because now he singles up the middle. A 1-out single. Should have been 2 out, nobody on. There's a strike, 0-1. Jordan Westburg hit the home run in this game, not the first game. And that one flied out to right. Soto makes the catch, 2 away. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, wonder if they met earlier in this game or earlier today. So we are both correct. Henderson hit the home run in game 1. Westburg hit the home run in game 2 here. Outside, 1-0. Throw down the first. Not in time. Down low, 2-0. 2-0 to count. They're inside, 3-0. Oh, up high. Not sure where that one missed. That'll bring up Kowser. He's 0 for 2 with a line out to Pete and a strikeout. Jimmy says they called that a strike earlier. I know. That's why the ABS system needs to be in place. Oh, just got the notification that Fitzy will be live in a half hour. The first pitch. Outside, 1-0. And Kowser lines one, base hit, and the O's will take a 4-3 lead. Oh, man. Your bullpen is wasted, but yet every 5th day you're having a bullpen game. Knocked down by Beatty, and another run will score. That's an E5. And now the Mets are down 2. It's an error. That's an error. Come on. Get in front of the ball instead of trying to olay it. What's up, Ron? Your Yankees getting ready to play here in a little bit. And popped up. Foul territory. They'll go out of play 0-1. That's what I mean about smarting up. Yep. Oof. That's a good word for it, Edit. Oof. And he turns it on that one 0-2 the count. That's all on Beatty. Well, that one there, yeah, but not before that. I mean, he walked Laureano and gave up a single to Cowser. Come on. Could have been out of this. DO2. Way inside, 1-2. Oh, yeah, that last run, that's all. Yeah, that's all on Beatty, that one. Just lazy. As Frank likes to say, lackadaisical. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. The dreaded walk started it. Yes, it did. Can't give out extra outs. Nope. The 2-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Need a pitching change. Yep, I agree. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. No, that one's not on Mendoza. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. That would have been ball 4. The O's get 2 and take a 5-3 lead into the 6th. Patrick, we all agree, man. We don't know what the Mets are doing. Jimmy says that was definitely called a strike earlier against the Mets. Yes, it was. He's napping again. Well, he needs to wake up. For the Mets, McNeil, Vientos, and Beatty coming up. Frank says it makes more sense when Mr. John says lackadaisical. Gained another sub there. Thank you to whoever that was. 345 away from 7K. 345. Jimmy says, I've been crashing early. Been waking up at 1:30 the last few days. Yikes. Oh, and it went back down. Then it went back up. What does DFA mean? Designate for assignment. Designate for assignment. So if a player goes on, he goes on waivers. If he goes unclaimed, he can either report to the minor leagues or become a free agent. Up and in, 1-1 to count. Well, yes, Jimmy, your prediction for 7,000 subs, at least we're within striking distance. Yes. Well, honestly, I blame the Mets. That 3-week stretch in June where they were terrible. Nice job by O'Hearn. Who'll flip to the pitcher covering, one away. That crushed the chin. The numbers were horrendous, man. That means don't flip and associate with the team any further. Agreed. That killed us. Well, that killed the channel. I can tell you that. 345 can be accomplished. Nah, not before Monday. You can't. Line the gunner. Played it on the hop. 2 away. Once again, game in Kansas City tomorrow night. 8 p.m. Eastern time. Let's go. Oh, says Gina. Not killed. Hurt us. Here's Beatty. He's 1 for 2 today. Outside, 1-0. Jimmy says the 2015 World Series rematch. Yep. Super quick inning, poor at bats. Our pitcher's not getting a breather. Outside, 2-0. Well, they're bringing. Whoever's goofing off with the subscribe and unsubscribe, stop. Foul tip to 2-1. And popped up. Cowser will make the catch. The Mets go 1-2-3. We go bottom 6, still 5-3 Baltimore. Way too quick of an inning for the Mets there, man. You gotta start working some counts or getting some people on base or something. Chap says, be back. I got to walk the dog. Mets are starting to raise my blood pressure. Yeah, exactly, Frank. Show some life, right? Yeah, need to draw some walks. Duck says maybe your dog can pinch hit. This is why we have to make moves, period. We will not go far with this lineup. Agreed. Agreed. I think we have good enough pitching to go deep again. I do not think we have good enough offense. Swung on a miss. Hagenman's still on the mound here. No worries, Frank. You're allowed to be upset, man. Foul tip, 0-2. How about pitch? Is your dog a southpaw? That's funny. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. It feels later than it is just because this game started at 5 and not 7. Jonathan says the Mets are going to have a crooked number at some point in this game. And that one lined out to right center field. That'll get down into the gap. It'll be a leadoff double. Number 9 hitter making his debut. He's 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. That'll be it for Hagenman. Love Lady will come up. What looked like a sweep? No, nothing looked like a sweep. What do you mean, what looked like a sweep? Yeah, stagnant offense won't do it. Nope. Yay, Jonathan's back saying, hey. What's up, Jonathan? Welcome back. This team gives me agitus. Oh, man. Agita. Mets can't hit and get anyone out. Not a good performance. Nope. Oh, gotta fix my screen here. There we go. Sorry about that. Just got home. Thought the first game was on a rerun. Well, we didn't score 3 runs in the first game. Nah, Jimmy, I don't like that. SummerSlam going to 2 nights. WrestleMania wasn't good for 2 nights. Why are they going to go SummerSlam for 2 nights? Problem is, WrestleMania 40 was awesome, right? And then it was a letdown at 41. And that's going to be in Jersey, right? I think that's at MetLife Stadium, I think. Jason says, we're going to face some really good pitchers in Kansas City. Yeah, it's in Jersey. Yep. We are at over 41 now for WrestleMania. No, we just had WrestleMania 41. Would have been impossible to crush after 40. 41 was always doomed. Yep. And a chopper to first. Pete's got it. They'll advance the runner 1 away. Do you walk Westberg in this spot? Not to face Gunnar Henderson, I do not. I don't care if it's lefty. Inside and low, 1-0. The 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. Rico Garcia. Yep. This is so much better than bringing up one of your young talented kids. Fouled off. 1-2. Ronnie's here. What's up, Ronnie? Saying hi, everyone. Round 2. Ding, ding, ding. Gave you a like. The throw to the plate, not in time. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's playing the infield in, get the ground ball as short, and you can't get the runner out at home. It's 6-3 now. Once again, the offense showed up in the first. Third RBI of the game for Westberg, runner on first and only one out. Down low. 2-1. Patrick says, when you get cute bringing in Stanek, now it's a must-win with Uber driver pitching, right? Good base running. And a base hit in the center field. I mean, what a joke, man. No, no prospects are untouchable. If they're not going to bring them up, trade them. What's the point of having them? Inside and low, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. The hill is becoming difficult to climb for the Mets. With the trash pitchers we're bringing in right now, things are only going to get worse. Agreed. Like, this guy that they got warming up in the bullpen now, I have no idea who this guy is. Inside, 3-1. Exactly. Why have them if this is what management thinks is doing great? Inside, ball 4. Once again, Mets playing down the competition. Danny says, can't keep all toys forever. If you want to grow up and be successful, Mets need to trade prospects now or never. Can't get anyone out. Nope. Matt's more like Mutts. Yeah, reminds me of the Nats 2022 guy in the bullpen who no one ever seen before. Right? Are we? We're in the bottom of the sixth inning. Yikes. Jimmy says this is pathetic. Getting swept in a doubleheader by the O's. Phillies actually DFA'd Lovelady either last year or this year. War Dog says Rico Garcia. He was a player for the Nats back in 23. He's not too terrible. Lifetime minor league guy who got a shot with the Nats. You saw him in AAA and thought the name was a joke. Jonathan's over on the playback side. What does DFA mean? Designate for assignment. A player either gets claimed off of waivers. If they're not claimed off of waivers, they can either choose free agency or go to the minor leagues. Rico Garcia actually making his second appearance for the Mets. Pitched 2 innings against the Yankees, in for a strike, 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Jimmy says, I want to see a World Series title before I turn 53. You turn 52 a week from tomorrow. The 1-1. Still only one out here with bases loaded. And a ground ball. They flip it to second for 1. The turn, not in time. Another run will score. You need 2, and Lindor's just lazily flipping the ball to second base. Oh, he beat it by not by a mile, but Pete didn't even have the ball yet. Wasn't even near the glove yet. This team is, yeah. You know what? These guys better not even go to the All-Star game. Take the day off. The 0-1 swung on a missed 0-2. Maybe the Mets just want to wait an even 40 years on the World Series championship drought. They got to get good pitching before they can make a comeback. Good pitching, some good fielding, something. The 0-2. Runner goes, no throw. 4th stolen base. There's no such thing as a punt game. Down low, 1-0. Man. Popped up out the shallow left. Nimmo towards the line. He'll make the catch. That'll retire the side. But the Orioles add 2 more. It's now 7-3. We go to the 7th. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Mets. Willie Randolph was horrendous. Stop. That was a long inning. Is this the end of Rico? I don't know. It's the end of the inning. Jimmy said he liked Willie Randolph. Didn't like how he got fired either. We'll get a new pitcher here for the O's. Kittredge. Was Kittredge the guy that the Mets scored the runs against the other night? Jason says, for a leader, Lindor's too soft for me. He needs to set an example. Follows him. He knows that. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Swung on a missed, 1-2. Is Lindor, Alonso, or Soto the leader of your guys' team? I always thought it was no. Polar Bear's not the leader. Right now, I guess I would have to say Lindor, but he's not a very good. I don't know. People were calling for him to be captain. I don't agree with that anymore either. The 1-2, and he went, struck him out. Not sure why the home plate umpire didn't just call that. He went. Here's Senger. He's 0 for 2. In for a strike, 0-1. Well, Lindor was voted in, dude, so that had nothing to do with it. That had to do with the vote. Senger lines one off the pitcher. Picks it up, throws it to first, 2 away. 2 out, nobody on. You're down by 4 runs, and you're having a 1-2-3 inning with the pitcher throwing, 8 pitches? I would not want to be associated as a captain with this performance. Excuse me, is that 6 pitches? Yeah, what? Trey Turner's not a name? Come on. Stop. Fouled off, 0-2. And Nimmo pops one up. Henderson in shallow center field. A 9-pitch inning. That's the effort the Mets offense put up, down 4 runs. You face 9 pitches. To be a captain means to be determined, focused, and lead by example. Carry, breathe, and hope in the run deficit for a comeback. I'm sorry. As much as I want the Mets to win tonight, come on. Lifeless. Put up a 2 spot in the first, and they thought everything was great. Hammer says, I guess the Mets just enjoy throwing games away with this BS bullpen games. It's not even logical when we have young talent just sitting there. Urias swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. And a ground ball to short. Lindor's got it. 1 away. May utilize an opener again. Yes, the opener on Sunday right now is supposed to be Clay Holmes. Holmes and Minaya are supposed to pitch on Sunday. First pitch is fouled off, 0-1. Top prospects right now, well, Sproat, McLean, outside, 1-1. Yeah, split Mania and Holmes game. Yep. Inside 2-1. Yeah, McLean. Yep. Sproat. Yep. The Mets have the talent, but refuse to bring him up. I don't get why either. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Tong, yes, hammer. Tong. Jet Williams. Down low, 3-2. And a ground ball foul. We'll do it again. If you're not going to promote your prospects, trade them. Agreed. Oh, Drew Gilbert. Yep. Tong. Yep. Gilbert. Fouled off. Still 3-2. The 3-2. And that one lifted out center. McNeil's got it. 2 away. Here's Jackson. He's 2 for 3 today with a couple doubles, couple runs scored. Oh, 1 run scored, 1 RBI. Yeah, it's too late now, Jonathan. Agreed. We should go out and see what we have before we trade. Why keep them if you don't use them? Yep, the Mets have a good minor league. Yeah, the Mets do have a good minor league system. It's just they keep giving these guys. They don't give. I don't know. I don't understand. Jonathan Heim says, "I'm with you though. I don't want my Phillies to trade for Chapman." Outside 2-1. Yo, Jonathan gifts 10 again. Jonathan gifted 10 last game. Now, Caps and Jonathan have gifted 10 this game. Popped up. Shallow right. Soto's there. That'll retire the side. We go to the 8th. It'll be Lindor, Soto, and Alonso. What? What? So thank you so much, Jonathan, for going above and beyond to support the channel that way. Once again, if you do want to be eligible for free memberships like that when they're gifted out, you got to be subscribed to the channel. It is free to hit the subscribe button. Yikes. Time like this, we need membership members the most. Also, everyone feel free to check out Playback. No, not promoting that at the moment. YouTube numbers suck, so we're not promoting that right now. Mets fans on social media aren't putting any pressure on the team the same way they have in the past. Agreed. Charles says, for the best in sports talk and great play-by-play with outstanding chat conversation, informed commentary, sub to the PAS network. And because your support on the PAS network is greatly appreciated. Gregory Soto will be the new pitcher here. Soto versus Lindor here to lead it off. Jonathan says the Phillies have also underwhelmed at the deadline for like 4 straight years. They told us Dombrowski was aggressive. We haven't seen it. 1-0 the count to Lindor. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Jonathan says, yeah, agree. Online fans seem to not want to criticize players at times. John, me, and many of us here don't subscribe to that. Correct. 1-1 timeout call. Wasting young talent is worse than not having talent at all. Correct. And popped up. O'Hearn and foul ground. It'll go out of play. A lot of other sports markets don't understand what it means to be truly passionate. New York, Philly, we don't have that issue. Correct. We do not have that issue. The 1-2. And Lindor lines one out to left. Cowser will make the catch. 1 away. Jonathan says, I'll be pissed if Stroke goes somewhere and tears it up because we wasted him. Charles says to smash them free subs and hit the like button. In for a strike, 0-1. Santa Claus was sadly Santa Claus was caught in the crossfire. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Jonathan says, honestly, I don't know what Stearns is thinking for the deadline. That's also unsettling for me. Agreed. I don't think Stearns is made out to be the Mets president of baseball operations. This guy's too small market. Oh, Baker. Baker was the pitcher that blew it up. Called strike 3. That's what our $800 million man is doing. Down 4 runs. I'll stand here and look at pitches down the middle of the plate. And then he looks back at the home plate umpire in disbelief. I don't understand how this team can look so great in 6 games and then look so trash in the next. Pete's over on the day. Does have a sacrifice fly. Swung on a missed 1-1. Swung on a missed 1-2. You know what's funny, Danny? I just thought the same thing, but I didn't say it. Pete will hit a home run now. The 1-2. And that one hit out to right. And that'll be caught. We go bottom 8, still 7-3 Baltimore. Stearns don't have the grapefruits or the cojones. Yep, base is empty, home run. Can't even get that. Nope. Hit it to the track. Gotta remember, I gotta change my thing here. There we go. While we wait, let's set up our redirect. We'll set up people to go over when we're done tonight. We'll set up people to go over to Thomas Fitzpatrick's channel. He's got the Red Sox and Rays game tonight. Is he live yet? He is. Come back over to the chat here. Robert says, I think I can make starting rotation on the Mets now. So sad. Charles says, Thursday evening edition of MLB baseball action. Live streaming now on the PAS network. This team is throwing in the white towel right about now. Maybe playing the doubleheader affected us. Oh, well, it affected or you don't think it affected the Orioles? Not you personally, but you know what I mean? I don't. Like, how can fans get up and excited for every game, but players can't? That's what I kind of mean. Jackson Holiday will lead it off here, 1-0. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one popped up. Foul territory. Beatty towards the dugout, makes the catch. Flips on the railing, but the team helps so he doesn't fall over. 1 away. Hammer says, I think Mendoza is also overrated. The guy can't keep one lineup for 2 days in a row. Nope. And popped fallow and won the Westburg. Sir Anthony Dominguez is getting warmed up for the O's for the save, it's not a save opportunity. Ground ball of Beatty over to first, 2 away. That'll bring up Henderson. Henderson's 3 for 4 today. All right, everybody. Very frustrating. You face Milwaukee and the Yankees at home. You win 4 out of 6, and then you don't show up in Baltimore. Three. For a one inning pitch, it's 3. In the morning, you have 2 choices. You can either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. This might be some Philly bias, but I want a manager who's passionate and gets thrown out once every couple of weeks. Thompson is great, but he's a rock. I got a rock. Two and 1 to count to Henderson. And a ground ball foul, 2-2. Frank says, I wanted a split. Yeah, the Mets needed to split today, and they couldn't even do it. Star Wars is here saying Rob Thompson is a rock. That's what he said. Fouled off, still 2-2. Jacob's back. What's up, Jacob? Uh-oh. Fouled off. We'll do it again. They'll give out the rest of the memberships later. How many did they give out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they only gave out 5. And called strike 3. We go to the 9th. Actually, this guy's the only guy that looked fairly decent for the Mets. Once again, thank you all so much for joining us. The redirect after we are done, we'll send you over to Fitzy's stream. We'll be back live tomorrow night for Mets and Royals. Senga back out on the mound. It'll be good to have Kodai back. 3 outs and it'll be over. Friday's a new day. Jonathan says, I agree with TP. Bye-bye, Freshmaker. Yep. It's time. Like, listen, guys, you're not performing. Sorry, we're World Series contenders. We need people to produce here. You get some inflated numbers from a couple of good games, and then all of a sudden you go into a funk again. Let's see what we got today. 66.55. We are 345 away from 6,700. Will we get 345 over the weekend series? Probably not. But But we have gained 20 new subs today so far. So good stuff, everybody. We do play down the bad teams, Star Wars. The Mets do. And for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 to McNeil. And he went 0-2. No swing. 1-1. Inside 2-1. The 2-1. And that one ripped into right, a leadoff single. We can go toe-to-toe with the Yankees and Dodgers, but the bottom feeders are eating us alive. Oh, Phillies and the Mets do, he says. So if Baltimore holds on to win this one, the Mets will be a game and a half back of the Phillies for first place. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Half swing. 0-2. Funny thing is, young Met fans don't like McNeil. Well, it's because he kept getting hurt, Jonathan. The 0-2. Swung on a miss. Why is this guy still on our baseball team? Cares. The 1-0. Inside 2-0. Down low, 3-0. Trash. He's hurt again already, Jonathan. He got hurt in game 1 today. In for a strike, 3-1. DHing, and he got hurt. That was way inside, but he fouled it off, 3-2. Lay off the ball in the dirt. The 3-2. Dominguez deals. Outside, ball 4. He went. He went with the. What was that? I didn't see what the pitch was. Was it a slider? Mauricio will bat here for Acuna. And Taylor's on deck. Oh, Terrence. Come on, Gary. We need another base runner. Frank says Fonzie was brought back way too fast. I might be wrong. Down low, 1-0. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Like, I hadn't heard anything about Fonzie, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday." What? The 1-0 to Mauricio. They're right down the middle, 2. 1-1. Holy cow! He was supposed to be on the 60-day, then back on Tuesday. The 1-1. Mauricio fouls it off. 1-2. Arias makes a sliding catch and foul. Get out of here with this nonsense. I mean, come on. Look how far he had to run. Yo, Rising Rhino's here with 2 outs in the 9th. What's up, Rhino? Guys, make sure you check out our guy, Rising Rhino. Does a great job of covering everything football. No. They didn't say that, Jimmy. They just says the back issues. Still need one more base runner here to at least bring the tying run to the plate. Somebody took a nap. Yeah, turned into Jeter, right? Unbelievable, man. Yeah, everybody plays their best when they have to play the Mets. That's why the Mets can't take these games lightly, but yet they do. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. Outside. Oh, called a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. The 1-1. Fouled off. 2-2. Excuse me, to 2-1. It was now 2-2. Most kids grow up to hate the Mets in the USA. Yeah, because of the media narrative on to hate the Mets for some reason. The 2-2 swung on a miss. Then the ball game is over. The Mets get swept today in Baltimore. Lose 2 out of 3 in the series. They score 2 in the first and scratch out 1 the rest of the way. I hope, honestly, as frustrating as I am, and as frustrating as it would be, I hope this team misses the playoffs by 1 game. By 1 game. And these nonsense losses, because of this crap bullpen crap, are the reason. Diaz is a positive note. No, Gary just trying to provide hope. He's got no clue either. So it'll ask you if you want to redirect when I exit, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for all the messages in the chat. Thank you to Caps for the 10 gifted subs. Jonathan for the 10 gifted subs. Over on the playback side, we had a couple power chats. Jimmy with a $2 power chat and a $5 power chat. We'll be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for Mets and Royals.